You might listen to some of the things that I actually have to say and believe that I'm extraordinarily pessimistic about the world. I often tell you and I tell other people, don't do entrepreneurship, don't do a PhD, don't do anything innovative because I have I want you to understand that the process is not going to be easy. I'm going to tell you, like, all of the stuff that I tell you are real experiences that I actually go through, real experiences that I live on a daily basis that you will go through if you go through this. And you will think that what I'm saying is the truth. I think that's what people are attracted to what I have to say is because I tell the truth. I tell you what you're going to have to go through. I tell you all of the moments that you're going to experience where you're going to feel isolated and alone. You're going to feel like there is no help. You're going to feel like nobody is there. I tell you all of these things. I'm going to tell you that whether you do a PhD or do something innovative, you do something entrepreneurial, you feel like you're always broke. You feel like you never have enough resources. You feel that what you're doing is a mistake. I'm telling you all of these things because this is what you're really going to have to go through. And once you go through this, once you experience it, then you believe what I have to say. And I think a lot of people watch what I have to do and they say that I am extraordinarily pessimistic or I'm ruining the career or I'm ruining what, ruining the nature of it. But I'm telling you exactly the experiences that you will have. Unless you're the golden child, and I think most of us are not the golden child, you will have to fight and claw, and it will be difficult, and people will reject you. You will be alone most of the time, but it's your job to get back up and do it again. And this is what it means to actually do anything that's important in your life. People will look at you, they'll likely make fun of you, you will feel alone. All of those things will happen. And it's your job to get back up. There'll be lots of well-intentioned people that will say that they want to help. There'll be lots of well-intentioned people that will say that what you're doing is really great, but they will never stand up. They will be in the crowd, and you will have to do it yourself. This is what it means to live the journey of somebody that is doing something that is important. Whether that is doing, whether I talk about PhD life, about doing something that's entrepreneurial, whether it is um, doing anything that is of importance to you, that is hard and is different than what everybody else does. You will have to stand up and do it by yourself. There'll be a few people that will help. Some people that will say, well-intentioned things, saying that what you're doing is important. Almost everybody will ignore you. Almost everybody, a few people or many people will say what you're doing is a stupid thing. It doesn't make sense. And it's up to you to determine whether you actually can do that. Most of you will say, I don't want to do that. And that's a good thing. You shouldn't do it. But some of you will choose to actually go out and do something that is of importance in your life. That is equally a good thing. But you'll have to realize when you do those things that are important in your life, that you have to believe that you can actually do it. You have to believe that what you're going through is normal, that there's no moments that will feel easy. Every moment will feel mundane. Every moment will feel like you don't want to do it. But you get back up and you do it again. There is little rationality to this. You will have many conversations with people that you deeply love that will tell you that you shouldn't be doing this. There'll be many conversations with people that you may somewhat like. And they'll say what you're doing is the wrong thing, but it's up to you to get back up and to do this. Many of you will have done something like this. Maybe you've gone away, you're an immigrant, you're in a new place. Maybe you had to do something dangerous, go into the military, and you had to stand up for your country. All of these things are of the same moments, the same experiences where you don't want to do it, but you do it anyways. And it's not quite something where it is joyful, fun, exciting, anything like that. But it's a journey of doing something because it's important. You know that what you're doing will forever be important to you, and it's just one person that matters. I think about people like Nelson Mandela. He stayed in jail for many, many years for speaking out against something that wasn't right. I guarantee he doubted himself. I guarantee he did not want to do that. I guarantee that it was painful and everybody probably made fun of him at the time, but he did it anyways. And I want you to think about that in your life. What's important enough to you that you will do something regardless of how it feels, regardless of whether it feels mundane or you feel oppressed, you feel that it's not working out for you, that you're going to get back up and do it again. And you're going to look at what everybody else is doing and it's going to seem so easy. Don't you think Nelson Mandela would have stood up and said, look at what was going on in other countries where it looked like it was so much more easier than what was going on in my own country of South Africa? I guarantee he was feeling that, but he got back up and did it again. And I want you to go through this in your life. What is painful? What is challenging? What are you going to do to get back up and do it again, regardless of how you are experiencing it and where you fit in? It has nothing to do with performance, has nothing to do with all of the normal things that everybody tells you it's supposed to be like. But you get back up and you do it because you know it's important to you, no matter what you are experiencing, what other people are actually telling you, how it should actually work out. All right, take care and have a wonderful day.